YouTubers, and I'm gonna be doing the Knight Rider trailer reaction. Now, if you remember me doing like if you remember me doing like if you remember me doing like like all the other stuff, like if you remember me doing like like most of the like if you remember me doing the 18 movie trailer reaction and the Greatest American Hero trailer reaction, I figured why not do the Knight Rider trailer reaction, and it just felt very obvious, and I said, oh yeah, I guess I'll do this one, and it just felt very fine. And I mean, I already know what the next one will be, and then I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I guess that's that. So yeah, and then I'll explain all the other details later, and you get what I'm saying, right? And anyways, without further ado, let's watch this.
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. You're getting a murder! Extortion! Michael Knight, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
Not a cop. I'm your friend. I'm on your side. Michael, why do you need to socialize with so many women? I mean, what's wrong with the little companionship? Huh?
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT if you prefer.
Now, what did I think of the trailer? I actually thought it was a perfectly good trailer. So I give it a 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10. Now, I already know what happens in the beginning, middle, and the end. Now, for me and Shane, we would still be able to do, YouTube videos in school, launch YouTube videos and all that. And hopefully sometime later in the future, me and Shane will be able to do video gaming YouTube videos. And I guess I wanted to do this one, and it felt very obvious. And yeah, I guess it works its way out, and I guess it works out perfectly well. So yeah, and I mean, I kind of wanted to do this one, and it just felt very obvious. So yeah, and I guess it would make a lot of sense, and yeah, I guess it kind of does. Now like how like I've done like a lot of like 80s and 90s movies and trailer TV shows trailer reactions, and like it felt very great and all, and I kind of wanted to do it, and it just felt, and I kind of liked to do it and all that. And I mean, hopefully I'll come up with something. I mean, I always come up with something. In which case I guess it does. And I mean, I kind of wanted to come up with that, and it just felt very obvious. Now for the what would have happened if this were real life Rhino TMRT gameplay series. I mean, hopefully there would be something. Hopefully there would be a new topic for that. Next Wednesday there would be a new topic for that. You would be able to see that and all that. And and I guess I kind of wanted to do that, and it just felt very obvious, and yeah, I guess I just went with it, and kept it that way. So I guess it's fine the way it is, and yeah, I guess it is, and I mean, I wanted to do that, so yeah. Yeah, now for like now for video reaction YouTube videos. Now those might or might not happen. Like it's very obvious in how it is, and it's very obvious, and yeah, and I mean we're still on Halloween Rhino TMRT gameplay week, so we're still on that for. We're still on that, so well until this month, until the 29th of this month. So until next Friday, so until next week Friday, which is actually very obvious. So yeah, it's still Halloween Rhino TMRT gameplay week. I mean, I kind of like how it kind of like similar to World Rhino TMRT gameplay week, which is basically kind of similar to World Rhino TMRT gameplay week, where of course that week celebrates World Rhino Day on here, which yeah, I guess so you can go check out those you can go check out those YouTube videos and enjoy them, which is kind of very obvious. And yeah, I guess I felt very fine about doing this, and it just felt very great. So I guess I enjoy doing all this, and it just felt very obvious. And I mean, I know what the next two of these are going to be, and it just felt very obvious. So I know what the next two of these are going to be. You're going to enjoy them, and yeah, I guess it will all work out well in the end. So yeah, so yeah, I guess you would enjoy it, which actually would be perfectly fine. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to find a new topic for next week's what would have happened if this were in real life Rhino TMRT gameplay series. Like some of these YouTube videos that I've been doing kind of, have like some weird moments in it, but it might have some weird moments in it, but it's kind of okay. But I mean, it's kind of great, okay, and good. Yeah, it's kind of fine and all that. So yeah, I figured that I would do this, and it just felt very obvious. So yeah, and hopefully, now I'm actually thinking about like a new I was actually thinking about a new topic for the what would have happened if this were in real life Rhino TMRT gameplay series. I mean, I might have to find out the new topic for that, so you can go check that. So you can next Wednesday, so you can stay tuned and keep updated for that on next week Wednesday, which is actually perfectly fine. And yeah, I guess it was okay for me to do this, and I guess it felt very obvious. Now for me and Shane's original Rhino films. So much like Ryan Enterprise, Ryan Films, and ABA Production Studios, much like those easily known Ryan Mulholland production companies, Original Rhino Films is one of those that are actually me and Shane are actually trying to get, do like maybe short movies or Original Rhino Films, stuff like that. And you're also wondering, I wish I could see a Minecraft roleplay with Ryan and Shane voice acting some characters. A Minecraft. I would like to see a Minecraft roleplay or a Roblox roleplay, or Fortnite or Roblox roleplay involving Ryan and Shane, involving Ryan or Rhino, aka me, and Shane doing that. Now, that could possibly happen. A roleplay series could probably happen, and I guess so, yeah. And that's it for today. Peace out. Bye-bye.